Roots. What's rooting, kings and queens? It's King Roots, reaping his fruits. And we got another episode of Root Talk Podcast, man. But not no any episode, man. This one kind of resonates with me and what we believe in, man, with the Royal ROR Nation, with the Royal family, you know what I'm saying? I got my people, man. Uncle Fred, you know what I'm saying, getting his bread, man, just to stay ahead.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? It's going right, man. It's a royal way, you know what I'm saying? This episode called DELO, you feel me? It's developing emotional literacy and outreach, you know what I'm saying? It kind of hit home, you feel me? It's all about the ROR Nation and getting better, harnessing the talents of young kings and queens, and, and getting their mind state together so they can get their grind state together. So that's where we at, you know what I'm saying? Tell them a little bit about yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. First of all, before I even get into it, man, I just want to say I appreciate you, Ruth.
Oh,
You
really?
understand? I appreciate you. If you don't know, man, me and this guy has vibed since the first time that we met. You understand what I'm saying? We on the same frequency, on building, on increasing and advancing in a harmonious way. You know, and again, I'm Uncle Fred, representing DELO, Developing Emotional Literacy Outreach. It's a nonprofit. And our whole mission is that we seek to enlighten every individual mind of child and parent. You understand what I'm saying? We want to enlighten every mind and encourage them on how empowered they already are with the tools to be able to acquire emotional intelligence so they can unlock their creative abilities. And that's the goal, and that's what we on. Rooted in that, like for real.
Man, the royal way. And so, it's another episode of Root Talk Podcast, episode 13, you know what I'm saying? We fresh and we clean, man. Y'all stay tuned. Roots!
Yeah.
All right. So, we got one of my brothers over here, man, you know what I'm saying? A very influential king over here. And, he talks about the DELO, you know what I'm saying? Developing emotional literacy outreach for young kings and queens, a program, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to let him tell a little bit about what he got going on, man. Let him know what's going on, Uncle Fred.
Man, with DELO, man, just to kind of give you a brief on how DELO started, man, I had a nephew of mine, rest in peace his soul, his name was DELO, in the streets they call him DELO. His name is DJ.
Okay.
But they call him DELO out there on the east side of Houston, Texas.
Okay.
Basically the North Shore area, Uvalde Road, what they call 300.
Right.
That's where DELO derived from.
Okay.
My nephew lost his life last year, in the gun violence, got in a shootout with some more guys, and he accidentally shot himself in the leg. And so through all that process, man, I was actually in a place where I had time to sit down. And I was thinking. And I went through a grieving period, man. And I don't know what everybody believes, man, but I believe in a higher power. You understand? I believe our mind connects us to that higher power. You understand what I'm saying? And he had gave me a message. He said, you gonna sit there and grieve? Or you gonna do what I called you to do? Because guess what? It's a million more DELOs out there.
Right.
And so I stood up and I said, you know what? I'm gonna do what you called me to do. You give me the words to say and I'm gonna go out there. I say, put me on the front line. Put me on the front line and I'm gonna stand up. And so I created this program called Developing Emotional Literacy Outreach, which the acronym is DELO. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what we do, man. We go out and we seek to empower and enlighten every individual mind, man, of child and parent. Because a lot of us don't even know how to deal with our emotions, how to block out the negative thoughts to be able to tap into our creative ability. So that's what we about, man. Right. And I stand on business on that. You know what I'm saying? Same way I did in the streets, I stand on business on that. So that's what DELO is about.
Okay, for sure. I love that because us as young entrepreneurs, young kings ourselves, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these people, we wish we could have had that for you know what I'm saying, for each other. We wish we'd have had them resources per se, you know what I'm saying, to grow in, and just somebody to come back and be like, get in with me, you know what I'm talking about? And just learn this, learn that, and just keep the mind state, because the mind state increase the grind state.
Come on,
you
man.
Feel me? It's all about the mentality.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying? No, for real though. So you change your mentality, you change your reality.
Right.
The root what I'm saying. So, that right there is very powerful. So I resonate that, ROR Nation endorse whatever you got going on, and we rooted when it comes to that. But I want you to tell people, where are you from exactly?
Man, originally We all from Fifth Ward, Kelly Courts to be exact.
Oh, okay,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
shout
saying?
out
What I'm
Fifth
saying?
Ward, yeah.
Raised out there on
North
the east side, North Shore area.
Okay.
And when I say North Shore, just kind of be specific, man. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it like this: from the Beltway all the way down to maybe Maxie Road. That's what we call North Shore. You know,
Right on.
mainly Uvalde, Wallaceville, Wood Forest, those areas right there is what we call North Shore. That's why I was raised at.
Right.
You know, around there. When I was young, I was known as Lil Fred, Freddy too. But the kids now, they call me Uncle Fred.
Okay.
You know, and again, I stand on business about that.
Right.
I consider them my sons, my daughters, my nieces, and my nephews.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? Family oriented. That's what our program is about, and that's what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? Trying to pour into anybody I come in contact with, man. Just want to spread more life and more love to anybody.
No, for sure, to anybody and everybody.
Anybody and everybody.
No, it's more about love anyway.
Right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying? On roots. No, that's beautiful. Okay. Now, see me, I'm from the north side originally, Greenspoint to be exact. You know what I'm saying? Over there, North Borough, Ella Boulevard, all that through there. You know what I'm saying?
feeling you. I know it yet. I know it yet.
You know, on the north side stand up, but you know, we hear you just like, you know, it's a north side thing, it's an H-Town thing though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, Houston, we got it. You feel me? Like shit, I'm gonna say it once, I'm gonna say it again. I say it all the time, man. Houston is the most influential city in the world, man. We got it, man. We got the most influence.
Bring it back like Screwwood.
All right, you know what I'm saying?
Bring it back like Screwwood. Slow it down for him.
Man, Houston, H-Town, Texas is the most influential city in the world, man. If we just want, if we just, all we got to do is stay down for our crown, man. You know what I'm saying? And really get together, unite. It's about the unity. Because ain't no community without unity.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? So if we really stick together, man, we could. Man, Atlanta's our little brother. You feel me? No disrespect for nobody else, but they creativity, they so rooted and they so united. It's a beautiful thing. I'm like, man, why we can't do that in H-Town? Why we can't do that in Houston? You know what I'm saying? We really the new Hollywood. But we got to be able to stick together. We all saucy, we all rooty, we all got the roots in the playerness and all that. You know what I'm saying? And we got some of the most beautiful women in the world. You know what I'm saying?
They here.
From slim to thick to whatever you want.
They
It's
here.
H-Town.
If you want, they
you know,
here.
Yeah, you know what I'm
They
saying? And exactly. So with that being said, man, why we can't stick together and each one teach one to get this bread? You feel me?
Man, to kind of piggyback on what you saying right there, that's what allowed us to just lock in. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of get the people the truth about it. That's what allowed us to lock in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I say, man, this brother here, he about unity.
Right.
And not just about unity on no BS. He about unity on the truth. Tapping into your mind and realizing how creative you can be and how you can create the world around you by being able to control your emotions, control your thoughts. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you said rooted, then my boy said, man, you gotta say it with your chest.
Yeah,
I said,
roots.
ooh.
Got
I say, boy, you done rolled me up like I'm finna jump on a football field or something.
You know what
Cause
time
that's
it
how I
is.
stand on business about it.
For real,
You know
though.
what I'm saying? Cause guess what? Me and you done talked already. If they didn't know, you ran the streets, I ran the streets.
Right.
And when we was in the streets, we stood on business about that.
On business.
You feel me?
Every time.
But that was for the wrong.
Right.
Now I'm standing on business for everything righteous, man.
Right on.
I want to see everybody grow, everybody increase, everybody have something. I want us all to escape the poverty mindset. And that's what you want. And so again, I'm gonna tell you thank you every time I see you. You will probably get tired and say, all right, Uncle Fred, all right. But I'm gonna tell you again though, King, I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you're doing, man. I'm rooted. You feel me?
We rooted, man. We locked in, we rooted and booted, man, forever. You know what I'm talking about? So this how we going. That's really the path that we living in. You know what I'm saying? That's the movement. We ain't just a group or we ain't just a family. Yeah, we a royal family, but we a movement too. You know what I'm saying? So that just comes worldwide. Like, if you hating, you just hating, you know what I'm saying? And get your pussy ass over there on that way. Because we standing on this king shit over here and this queen shit and this royalty. You know what I'm saying? You just hating just to be hating and go on, move around because love gonna trump hate every time.
Exactly.
And what you say, we gonna stand on that business behind that. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we living, man. It's roots of royalty. You know what I'm talking about? And DELO. You understand me? And that's how we living. But, okay, so, you know, that's a little bit about where we from. You know what I'm saying? What made you want to start this DELO program? I know you said a little bit about your nephew, right? Passing and whatnot. But what hit you was like, man, I got to do this because I know, of course, that's your people. But what made you be like, man, I'm gonna do it for DELO? Like, what was the focal point? Like, I'm gonna do this. This is what I'm for him. Instead of calling whatever else or just doing what made you want to really just start it? Was it being locked up? Was it just like, I mean, I got to do this for my people? Or what really encouraged you and influenced that for him to do that?
Man, to be totally honest, it was accountability. And what I mean by
That's
that, man,
important.
not, I ain't gonna take you down my whole timeline, but to tell you a little bit about me, even as I was a youngster, man, I've always pretty much been a leader of the pack. You understand what I'm saying?
Right on.
I never realized that people were actually following what I was doing, but they did it when I was in elementary. They did it when I was in middle school. When I was in high school, started a clique, we called it the squad or whatever.
Yeah.
When I went to college, started a record label, we called it Stats Up. We had a big old following, but I was just living, you feel me?
Right
I
on.
didn't understand that everybody was following me. You understand? And as I got older, my nephew stayed with me. Him and his little brother, they stayed with me for a while. Okay. And at that time, man, they was on a great path. They was, playing Little League football and all that. And I realized how influential I was in their life. Even some of my homeboys, say, man, I see so much of you and DJ. Even though that's my brother's son.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? My nephew, DELO, he was fearless. And that's how I was. You understand what I'm saying? I was fearless. And I can remember telling him, and I can speak about it because that's mine. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother's biological son, but I feel like he was my oldest. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can remember the time where I sat there and I looked in his eyes and I told him, I say, DJ, if you don't chill, man, I'm scared for you. I say, and I ain't scared that you're gonna go to jail. I'm scared I'm gonna get a call one day that your brain's leaking on the street. And this is after I had found out about a robbery. You know what I'm saying, that he was involved in. And this is not to taint his legacy of who he is, because he was a great young man. No. But however, he took some of the wrong paths, just like we did. But we you know what I'm saying, we were grateful to still be here.
Man.
But knowing that in that path that he was in my presence, that I had him, I also took some of the wrong paths. I started back hustling. I started back doing some of the wrong things to where he's seen it. So we could talk about change all day, but if you ain't gonna be that change in front of them kids, they gonna do what you doing, not what you say.
Yeah.
So to get back on what you were saying, I thought about it. And like I say, man, when God gave me that vision and said, what you gonna do? These kids call you Uncle Fred. You know what I'm saying? You always been a leader, but what you leading them to? Yeah. You gonna lead them to a path of destruction? Yeah. Or you gonna lead them to what was righteous for them to be able to tap into their greatness? And once he brought me back to where I needed to be, once I realized who I was, I said, okay, I'm ready now. Put me on the front line. I'm going. I won't fold. I won't bend. I won't break. Put me on the front line. I'm going out for my people. I'm standing on business. You're for real. And that's how I am. That's what allowed me to be able to have the courage to start the program. And that's why I'm here with you right now. You know what I'm saying? Linking up with you, standing on business. Not just here on the show, on the podcast. Man, we finna do some major things from this day forward. All right. Everything around us gonna either grow or go.
All right, you hear me? The royal way, man. Royalty. So no, I love that. That's what it was. That's what's rooting right there. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I know we gonna make a royal path for people that came before us and after us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because of the movement that we have. You know what I'm saying? When it just comes to like the mistakes that we learn, because sometimes you got to bump your head to get this bread. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, the people behind us, the youth, is watching us. No, they fuck what you say. Now. Well, they watch what they do. Right. You know what I'm saying? Had a homeboy that just passed, man. Shout out to Chuo, man. Big Chu, man. He was one of my artists, you feel me? We, like you say, record label, you know what I'm saying? But he always was like, man, Roots, fuck what they say, watch what they do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The high-pitched voice. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I be like, man, score business, man. They can say whatever, man, but just watch them. Watch at them. You gonna see something. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, you feel me? And if it stands true, it holds true shit. That's royalty. That's roots. You know what I'm saying? That's integrity. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that integrity. Gotta have that character. You know what I'm saying? When you display yourself, because everybody watching, whether you think somebody watching or not, something always watching. You know what I'm saying? So, we tell you a little bit about me. Like I say, I'm from the north side, Greens Point, and came up playing football. Your school and my school was rivals back in the day. You feel me? We're going crazy.
We was the better school.
Yeah, you hear me? Hey, they thought they were the Mustangs. We was the Mustangs.
Come on, man.
Nah. Hey, man, shout out to North Shore, man. But they know what's going on. It's a whole bunch of football shit, good rivalry, athletics going on. But man, it's just like, just being caught up in that different lifestyle, trying to play both sides. And you know, a lot of us got led astray, you know what I'm saying, when it came to certain things. I know I was tripping in the streets trying to get to another level, really faster than what God intended it for me to be. You know what I'm saying? Just influence with my homies, my people, and shit. Mama wasn't there. She worked 24/7 to create a better lifestyle. So the streets was right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, shit, we had to learn so we can earn. And really, all we had was each other. Because a lot of us, shit, some of my partners were way more fucked up than I was. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, we had to figure it out together. And they was my brothers for real.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? And, you know, just providing something. I wish we would have had the resources or the root sources we got today so we can actually grow. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's like, it's better ways. You ain't got to go out there and hit that lick. You ain't got to go out there and sell no drugs. You ain't got to do this, that, and the other. You could stand on business in any type of business that your mind and your heart desires. You know what I'm saying? So now it's about really getting with like-minded people. You feel me?
Right.
And shit, I remember being an entrepreneur. Used to be a geek back, and I want to be a businessman, an entrepreneur. But now being an entrepreneur is like one of the coolest things you could be right now. It's so glorified. It's damn near up there with the athletes, the artists. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you got other avenues and other resources for you to grow and be some more out here now.
Right.
So I thank the Lord. Yes, Lord. You know what I'm saying? It's another day in a royal way. So it's like, shit, the more we put that shit together, the more we teach the youth and the people before us, the more we could shape, you know, our congregation, our community as a real society.
Because it's up to us.
It's up to us.
It's up to us.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you say, we didn't actually walk that life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't walk it.
Right.
And then, you do have to bump your head sometimes.
Right.
But guess what? Man, the greatest teacher is somebody who who can analyze somebody else's you know what I'm saying? Can analyze somebody else's mistakes and their experiences. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to experience it to learn from it.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I can sit back and analyze you. I can make some observation and emphasis and say, no, that stove just burnt brother hand. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
I ain't even finna touch it.
I ain't
you know what I'm
trying to get
saying?
burnt.
I ain't trying to have my hand burned. I like the way my hand is right now.
Right.
And you have those guys who did so. And like you say, in our time, man, we called them boys lame.
Nice square.
Man, they lame. They squares.
Yeah.
But guess what? A lot of them, they on their second business, second, third house.
Nah, for
they
sure.
flipping. You understand? They got a beautiful family.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? They probably never been down the TDC road or never had to step inside the court system to fight against these people.
Nah,
to
for
fight
sure.
for their life.
Fight for their life.
You understand what I'm saying? And so these are the things that right now, Roots, DELO, these are the things we trying to attack.
No.
Because if I can get to you right now, because I'm going to be totally honest. Like I said, I always like to keep it a book.
Yeah.
Once you touch the money, it's hard for me to tell you anything until something detrimental happen in your life. Because right now, I'm going to be totally honest, man, these kids are brilliant. These kids are brilliant. They 15, 16 years old. They going to go snatch them 180,000, 280,000. You know what I'm saying? They coming home, touching the money. You see it on the ground every day.
Yeah.
With whatever they doing, we know what they doing.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But if I can talk to you before that and let you know you don't even have to go down that down that route because you're so creative that if you could put that plan together and y'all coming home with that, if you could put that together, man, you could put a business plan together.
Put a business plan together.
And you will be a millionaire the righteous way by the time you're 21 years old.
You know what I'm talking about? On paper. Because look, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's one thing being a millionaire in the streets and outside of everything else, but when you got that shit on paper and that government can see you and see what you got going on, man, the sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying? Really, shit, the world is yours, man, on some Scarface. Because it's like, man, we see what you got going on. Any bank, anybody gonna give you anything. And see, a lot of us don't know, man, credit is power. You know what I'm saying? Money, cash is king, but credit is power.
Come on.
And when you get both of them motherfuckers together in unison and rooted like a strong tree, it's over with, man. You're gonna be the biggest thing you could ever be. You know what I'm talking about? So that's really is different, and that's what we teach. You know what I'm saying? Like, to let you know a little bit more is just pretty much. I resonate with a lot of athletes because we came up playing ball.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? A lot of street niggas when it come to the business. When it comes to like artists, development, creators, because we are the creators, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, we created this. No, you know what I'm saying? So it's time. They've been making money off of our creativity for so long. It's like, man, it's time for us to get our own creativity back. Yeah, it's time to get our bread back, you know what I'm saying? And get our royalties back through the royalty and our creativity. So it's like, all right, bet. We gonna now, how do we learn the business though? Because I don't give a damn what industry you in. I don't give a damn if you a ballerina you gotta know. You understand me? You gotta know the business of anything. You know what I'm saying? So you can grow. So it's like, all right, bet, don't be too fooled behind, oh, I just love this, I want to do this. Yeah, it's good to have that passion and that desire to raise higher. You feel me? That's cool. But you gotta understand the money on, like say, you gotta be able to count, man.
Right.
Otherwise, you're gonna get peeled every time and lose. Then you're gonna be mad at, man, they jipped me, they did, man, my record label did this, my agent did this. You know what I'm saying? Don't blame nobody but yourself, because you get what you negotiate, not what you deserve. You feel me? Always what you negotiate out here. You gonna talk about it, and communication run the nation, you understand me? So you gotta put it together. Okay, you do this, I do this. I think, nah, matter of fact, let's do 50-50. Nah, man, I think I'm adding a little value over here to 60-40. Bet. All right, cool. This is what we got going on. But as long as you communicate, man, it should be no problem. You sign that agreement, because the Jews run the system with the contract system. Right. Everything is contractual. So if we can get that same structure in our society, in our culture, in our roots, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Get it on contract, get agreement, and let's go, let's grow. Right, a lot of us don't want to follow their word. They can't stand on their business. Right. It be hard. They can't fade that. Right. You know what I'm saying? It be like, oh man, I said that, but it hurt. It hurt. I feel like he winning now. I want him to renege. No, it's on paper. Now, when that paper is over with, let's go ahead and go back to the drawing board. Let's renegotiate. Ain't no love lost. It's business, never personal. So get your personality, your personal, your feelings and your emotions up out the motherfucking mix, because this is business right here. And you know what I'm saying? You got to stand on it to grow about it. So,
see, you giving me some game. You understand? You giving me some game in the direction that I'm going now. You know, by being an inspirational speaker and also being able to monetize, you know what I'm saying, the value that we have within ourselves. And this is something, like I told you, we said this out camera. You know what I'm saying? I say, hey, bro, I needed you to come and speak to some of my kids as well. Right. Because along with being emotionally intelligent, we want to give them the tools to be able to use. These are the tools that now, we the real OGs. Right on. Yeah. And I don't even just like to call myself that, but I'm just saying, because we giving you something that you can live off of. Not survive. Tired of surviving, man. All right. We didn't survive. It's time to live. And so by you going out, you seeking the knowledge, and you have seeked the knowledge to where you can teach financial literacy. You understand what I'm saying? You have networked with different people that allowed you to be able to grow up under them to where you can teach somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Financial literacy. How to go about contracts. How to go about negotiating, because it's an art and a science to everything. To every damn thing. It's an art and a science to everything. And if you're going to be in it, that's what I'm saying. We need to learn the art and the science to it. And so that's what I want each and every one of us to know, because it's more, man, it's so much more than robbing and out here spinning the block. You know what I'm saying? It's so much more than taking. Because if you really want to know the laws of prosperity, you would never gain from taking from anybody else. All right. What's for you is for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to start thinking from the law of abundance. All right. There's enough of everything for everybody. Yeah, the royal way. You know what I'm saying? The royal way. Be rooted in that. Be rooted in the thinking that way. And once you start to think that way, once you start to know, you know, hey, man, there's an abundance of everything. An abundance of love. There's an abundance of money. There's an abundance of the path that I'm trying to take. I don't care how many people jump in the same lane as you. It'll never block what you're doing. All right. They'll never take what Roos is doing right here. No, for sure. Because you planted, you grounded, you're anchored. Like we talk about, I like to use the word anchor. Right. Same thing as roots. No, you know what I'm saying? Anchor is your principles. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have your anchor in your relationships, your business-ships, your partnerships, whatever ship that's out there. You know what I'm saying? Whether we talking about in a spiritual sense or we talking about out there in the ocean, it has an anchor. You understand what I'm saying? So when the waves rock to and fro, you won't be tossed with it. You will be standing and you'll be grounded and rooted on those principles. And these are the principles that your roots of royalty and DELO is bringing to the table for our people to be able to grow, advance, and increase on. That's what it's all about. What else? What Jay-Z said in his song? I guess we forgot what we came for. Yeah. If we ain't trying to grow, and we ain't trying to increase, If we ain't trying to advance, then what is
You
it?
just hear the deceased, man.
Come
If you
on
ain't
now,
trying to increase,
nah.
you hear the deceased. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Go
man.
either grow or go.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah.
So, and that's what we standing on.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because, like you say, man, we here to grow. You feel me? It ain't nothing else to talk about. It's like, I'm not trying to shrink, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? It for what?
And then we not.
You know, I ain't can't.
Throw me in the fire and I won't shrink.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna come out like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. You hear me?
You know what I'm saying? On roofs to roll away, man.
Somebody for real.
On roofs for sure. So I'm with that wholeheartedly because shit, we already changing lives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right now, you ain't gotta. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta to have millions of followers or have an auditorium full of millions of people before you change lives. You
Right.
can start one person at a time. You know what I'm saying? And
Man.
each person will let you know you can see yourself and they can see you in themselves. You know what I'm saying? And just to see them grow every step of the way is a beautiful thing as itself. And you reap your blessings that way too.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
say,
So
boy,
that's what we on. Like just shit, like I say, reaping them fruits, man. And shit, King Roots, I'm living and giving. That's all I'm here to do.
Come on,
you feel me?
man.
Live and give. When you see me, man, when you see me living this lifestyle of flashing these cars, clothes, investments and all that, it ain't about me, it's about we. Right. I'm doing this for the people that motherfucker couldn't
Right.
and who want to and who will, but who understand that they gotta put the work in. You know what I'm saying? And gotta grind for it.
Come on now.
And take heed. Cause what I say earlier, man, the more you listen, the more you glisten. You see,
and I'm
you see
trying
all
to
them
shine.
diamonds in our skin. You see
And
how
I'm
we
trying to shine,
like new money, baby.
And I'm trying
You know what
to
I'm
shine.
saying? It's
Like
the royal
Split
way.
Vinegar.
You
For
feel
real.
me? And that's how we living. You know what I'm talking about? It's roots. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Fuck the
buddy.
diamonds. We shining, but the real roots, the real diamonds is in us. You know what I'm talking about? You can't take what they say, diamonds is forever.
Come on now.
So we forever, you know what I'm saying?
Because
As long
once
as
you
listen.
realize the real jewel is your mind.
All right.
The real jewel is your mind.
Yes, Lord.
And just to kind of go along with what you talking about, man, I don't even know what the camera can see, but I'm gonna put it close to the mic because just to give you a little bit more, man, I've been in prison 3 times.
Okay.
Just recently came home in February.
Right, okay.
February 13th to be exact. DELO is
Welcome
now
home.
a
Congratulations.
program being taught in Harris County Jail for re-entry. I'm gonna bring that back like Screwwood.
Nah, for
you understand
sure.
what I'm saying?
That's big.
I'm now teaching a class, DELO, as a re-entry course in Harris County. The same people, I'm getting paid from the same people who had me incarcerated.
Yeah.
The same people who probably would have slapped me if I stepped out of line.
Yeah.
Anybody that's been in Harris County know, hey man, when they tell you to do something, you better do it.
All right.
You know what I'm
Boys ain't
saying?
playing in
And
there.
I don't even know if this could be heard, but I'm gonna put it anyway. You know what I'm saying? This one of the kids.
Get your experience, and I ain't gonna lie, you motivate me to be something better. And just knowing that you feel me, seeing the position that you in, it motivate me and it help me feel in my mind, like I said, make me feel like I can do it, make me feel like it can be done. So I appreciate your passion.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the
Showing his gratitude.
that's one of the guys that's locked up in there.
Right
saying
now.
he appreciate, just like you just said, man, you just reach one mind at a time. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about, man.
No,
And
for
so,
sure. That's
like,
big.
everything that you doing right now, man, is what allowed me to gravitate to you. Because now I'm a student in your course. Because that's my desire.
Right
I
on.
wake up every morning, Rules. I promise you, I wake up every morning. I say, man, I got a lot to learn. And I know as long as I keep learning, I keep growing. I know as long as I keep growing, I keep living.
All right.
So now I'm a student in your course. You know what I'm saying? So we need to make sure that we drop the link for the knowledge that you have for those who are like me, who don't know.
No, for sure.
You got the knowledge of financial literacy. You know what I'm saying? You're a living example of some of the places that we want to go, and some others are as well. But see, that's what we got to do, though. We got to be willing to learn. Like you just said a little bit earlier, you say those who want to come. You understand? Because you got to make a decision. That's what this life is about.
You know.
Making a decision, making a choice. See, I made a decision. I'm going to stand on business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm going to live for what I know is for good for me and for the greater good of everybody that's involved.
Right.
That's the law of love. That's the law of abundance. So every move that I make, I try to make sure that it's off of the law of love, meaning that everything that I do is for the greater good of everybody involved. You understand what I'm saying? Not just myself.
No, for sure. Sometimes people will think it's for you, just for you. Oh, nigga got some type of ulterior motive. But that's that, I like to. That's that self-hate. That's that syndrome that we got. Just that nigga got something because of what they been through. They projecting.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You feel me? They
From
projecting
their experiences.
They experiences. But you know what I'm saying. As long as you know what you got going on, your heart is meaning good, mean well, and other people riding with you, man, fuck what a motherfucker got to say. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's what y'all feel. That's how you feel about it. Gone somewhere. That's on you. But we know what we doing because we here to grow. And the proof in the pudding. I'm saying, I like to say success, love, receipts. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So the most success you got, you can see it, you know what I'm saying? I could show you my success. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck what you talking about. You can see it with the team, with the people, with the royalty, with the whole family.
Because you're adding value, not to yourself, but to everybody else.
On roofs.
See, before I knew better, I thought a boss meant to be served.
Right.
No, but a king serves the people.
All right.
So I'm here to serve.
Yes, sir.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm here to serve.
Yeah.
I'm here to be a help to whatever needs to be needed. Wherever I need to be used at. Use me, Lord.
Right.
You feel me what I'm saying? Because that's my desire right now.
Vessel as a root.
I want to serve. You feel me?
No,
I don't want to be served. But I know by me serving that it's just going to come back around because those are the seeds that we're planting. That's where it's rooted from.
Roots.
Come on, say it again. Roots.
Roots. You know what time it is, man.
They
get charged up. You got to, man.
Like,
There ain't no other way. You got to
though.
dig deep. So you know what I'm saying? And it's powerful, man. Cause you know what I'm saying? You talking that root talk. You know what I'm talking about? It's
man.
Root talk.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
man.
It's like, it's deeper than the surface. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no choice but to understand what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a natural born hater. You know what I'm saying? And shit, that's, you know, and that's on you. But shit, like I say, man, we moving towards the path of royalty and what we want in life. Like anything your mind can conceive and achieve,
Come on
you can
now.
believe. You know what I'm saying? And it's over with. Like all you got to do is think it. We had a little convo earlier, man. How we just been thinking of things and saying what we want, and shit just been gravitating towards us in life. And I feel like that's divine. That's the laws of attraction. That's godly. You know what I'm saying? We creators. We are the creators. We gods up under God. You know what I'm talking about? So we here to produce heaven on earth. You feel me? For our people. You know what I'm saying? So
what's said,
again,
man,
like,
they be scared.
man, the heaven on earth, man. You know what I'm saying? This our turf, man.
Okay,
on roof. So
you finna take me somewhere different.
No, on roof.
Cause
man.
look, they be scared to say it.
No, they scared. But
Man, I ain't gotta die to reach heaven.
All right.
I ain't gotta die to reach it.
Man, we live in the royal
Man,
lifestyle
listen, we want to go to it. You understand? We want to go to it.
On roof.
Hey, man, say seek ye first the kingdom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All his rights and all things be added to you.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? They say, hey, man, the Pharisee asked to say, hey, man, where's this kingdom of heaven that you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm paraphrasing. He say, don't look, ye shouldn't look high, you shouldn't look low, for the kingdom of heaven is within you. All right, so we talking, we being real. I ain't behind no pulpit, but it don't take much for me to understand that you just said the kingdom of heaven is within me, so I can tap into it right now.
Right now.
You know what I'm saying? You said that was a man. I don't care what you believe. Some might say he's a prophet. Some might say he's the son of God.
Yeah.
But we all agree that he was a man that walked perfect. You understand what I'm saying? We do agree to that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so if that's the case, he said, greater things than these you would do and more. So I become to get intimate with that. I say, when I learn, I'm just telling you what helped me change my life.
Right.
I say, greater things than this I would do and more. Well, I need to learn how to do this. Because this man did all kinds of things. He brought people back from the dead. He was the most influential person back then. Why? Because he lived exactly what he was talking.
Right.
You feel me? So I don't care what you believe, put on that mind of Christ. You feel me?
All right.
That's all I'm saying. Put on that same mind. You can believe what you want to believe, but put on that same mind, and I bet you unlock your creative ability to be able to create the world around you to be the things that you desire. I'm living it right now, Roots. Like I just told you, I've been home 4 months.
Moving fast too. I'm proud of you, King.
You know what I'm saying? And that's all glory. That's all glory to God. You feel me?
Sure.
But who you know been home 4 months and teaching a class, getting paid from Harris County.
No, that shit wild. And that just goes to show you what God could do for your life as long as you put your mind and grind to it.
Come on, man.
Discipline, man. The biggest thing you could have right here, man. Discipline and motherfucking love for one another. Like you say, man, a lot of motherfuckers, they talk about the love, fuck love. Just growing up in the streets is fuck love.
Right,
fuck
right.
this, fuck that, man. But you know what I'm saying? love gonna raise you above. You understand me?
Come on.
You feel me? And it's just a true thing. You know what I'm saying? And love gonna always outbeat hate every time.
Every
You know
time.
what I'm saying? So as long as we rocking with it, man, you really, some people use love as a weapon, though. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, I love you this, I love you that. But your actions ain't showing it. Cause this is what my love look like. You understand what I'm saying? This is what my love look like. So if you can't give me this, baby, then that ain't love to me. What you call love, you can go love somebody else. You understand me? But we gotta have an agreement or understanding of what love and each other look like. You understand what I'm saying? So this what I require out my love life or what my love language is. This what, you know what I'm saying? Whether it come to woman, man, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We got to understand what love is and really focus down on it. You know what I'm saying? So we can understand and really grow together. Because communication run the nation.
Come on,
you know
now.
what I'm saying? So let's communicate. Let's be great. You
Come
feel
on,
me?
now.
Sometimes I know growing up, man, I remember it'll just be a lot of times where, man, you misinterpret something. It be your homeboy or your partner or this, your cousin, whatever, but the way you communicate in the streets or whatever, man, sometimes you ain't mean to say it a certain way, but this is just how we was raised, so it looked like this. Right. You know what I'm saying? You might be going at each other. You ever seen brothers, you might be fighting with your brother. Y'all might be scrapping, whatever, whooping down on it, but y'all go get some drinks right after. Y'all smoke a little blunt right after. Right. Bitch, I love you, dude. You know what I'm saying? I love you. You feel me? Yeah. But that's our love, like that's how we could, that's a sign of communication. That's love language too, in a sense. Because that's the way you know how to love. You know what I'm saying? That was your way you was taught. So if that's the way you was taught, it go down to the emotional side now. Like learning how to channel your energy, learning how to love, you feel me? Because that we was taught the wrong ways to love too. We ain't gotta whoop on each other. We ain't gotta do certain things and act like this. It's about transforming our mind and our grind state so we can go and put it together. And this is what love look like, man. We ain't gotta get physical. This is how I talk with you. Right. This how we could do certain things, but like I say, it goes down to their communication. Come on, man. You feel me? We communicated wrong, but as you get older, more mature, you know what I'm saying? You understand, man, this the right way to communicate. Right. You know what I'm saying? And shit, like shit, even sometimes, man, when I'm with baby, man, wifey, man, you know what I'm saying? Like my communication skills, I still be having to work on it. But we supposed to. Yeah, it's got to. You got to, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, shit, man, like, don't talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? She be talking like a little white girl and shit. I be like, man, baby, what you talking about? Like, I'm like, man, you know what? I'm tripping as a king. You got to know, like, I'm tripping. Let me catch myself. Because you got to have humility. You know what I'm saying? Because meekness ain't weakness. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, Lord, on roots. You know what I'm talking about? And that's how we live. You feel me? And it's just like, I'm not too big to be like I'm wrong. A lot of us kings and queens, sometimes you don't want to admit because when you wrong because you feel like it make you inferior or weaker. Because that's pride. It's a pride thing. Ego, all right, man. I don't operate out of ego no more. No, really. You understand what I'm saying? I operate out exactly what you was talking about. Love and abundance. No. That's where I operate from. And what I mean by love, now I know what love means. Yeah. It's not what I thought what love mean. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to have people say, "But you selfish." I like selfish. I give everybody every dollar I got. Baby. I get straight off my back. No, how am I selfish? Everything. But guess what? Love operates in a form that it's in the greater good of everybody that's involved. And even though we still have to maintenance on our love, on what we know to be love, we gonna have to maintenance on it now and forever. Because it has to be a lifestyle. It's not a place that you arrive to. It's a lifestyle. So every day you got to be reconciled back to doing what's in the greater good of all. And like I say, man, sometimes since I've been out, man, I ain't gonna say I've lost friends, but I know they probably talk about me behind my back. Right. Probably say a couple of things. Right. No, I don't have it all right. But guess what? I'm striving to. So guess what? I'm not gonna go over here and go hit this lick because I know what? I'm putting myself in danger to where if something happens, that's not in the greater good of everybody. That's not love. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna make this decision, you know what I'm saying, to go knock down this gal over here. Yeah. Her kids there, I know they looking at me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They want me to stay around. Yeah. They want me to stay around, but I know I'm just there to go and bust me a quick nut and I'm gone. Right on, yeah. That's not
in the greater good of everybody involved. Because guess what? Now them kids looking for that man that came over here. And I have no intentions of being around. So now I know what love means. So I'm intentional by every move I make. I don't have it down perfect, but I'm working on it.
No,
I strive for it each and every day. It's my passion.
No, for sure.
To get better. I don't look at the Instagram and challenge and compare myself to nobody. I look in that mirror and say, boy, you gonna be better today as you was yesterday? Or you gonna hit every goal that you wrote down yesterday? And so now I operate from that because I know it's a place of love and abundance. I know everything that's meant for me, I'm finna go get.
Got to.
Finna be paid for many different ways. Finna be wealthy, not just rich.
No.
I'm claiming that for Roots. I'm claiming that for DELO. I'm claiming that for everybody that we involved with. Man, we finna be wealthy. Man. You know why? Because everything we want for us, we want for everybody else.
Right on.
Man, I can take everything that's in my mind and in my heart right now and give it to a complete stranger and feel good about it and say, boy, you gonna be blessed.
Right.
Because I know everything inside me right now is good. I ain't got no hate, no envy, no jealousy, no anger.
Right
I don't have none of that.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Can't nobody disrupt my peace.
No, that's true.
People always talking about, hey, man, he disrupted my peace. Man, I have peace, and I ain't gonna let you disrupt it. So what do you mean?
All right. Yeah, I got that on me.
We rooted.
Roots. You feel me? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, commercial break, you know what I'm talking about? If y'all wondering, man, today, you know what I'm saying, why I got all this royal and all this royalty and this royal garments on, you know what I'm saying? It's Roots of Royalty, you know, shout out to Roots of Royalty store. Y'all go shop today, man. We got the cut off sleeves. Yeah, you see the roots, you know what I'm saying? You see the roots in the fruits. Yeah. So got the acid wash tees, you understand me? And you know what I'm saying? The bucket, that's that Roots of Royalty bucket, you know what I'm saying? And that's how we live, you know what I'm talking about? So y'all go check us out at ROR store, rootsofroyaltystore.com for all your royal fashion and root and boot and high fashion, man, the royal way, not the spoil way. Roots! You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. But you know, just had to let y'all know a little bit about what we had going on, you know what I'm saying, as far as the clothing. But yeah, back to our regular scheduled programming. You know what I'm talking about? The royal way.
Hey, man,
you
we rooted, suited, and booted.
Nah,
you
for shit
understand
show.
what I'm saying?
You know what I'm talking about?
Never polluted.
Never polluted. All right, yeah. Man, it's contagious, man. The roots contagious. You know what I'm saying? And it derived from the H with this root shit. You feel me? So when they know when you hear LA, when you hear Miami, when you hear the world talking about roots, man, and shouting this shit out, they just know it came from H-Time. And you know what I'm saying? And we together, you know what I'm saying? We just like that South shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I was talking about earlier. I was just like that drip shit.
Man, my boy dripping hard.
Man, nigga dripping hard. He going the fuck off, man. Shout out to Sauce, man. You know what I'm saying? And TSF family, my brother and them, man, it's good. Keep rooting and booting, keep saucing. You know what I'm talking about? To the world stop. You feel me? And shit, that's how we living though. But you know, it's more about the unity. You know what I'm saying? All about the unity. And when I got a question about that, you know, because the emotional intelligence, man, when it comes to emotion, I'm big on that, you know what I'm saying? Because if you can control your emotions as a king, man, you can have everything. You know what I'm saying? And like I still struggle with it.
You see it.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know why? Because listen, this is just like anything else, man. You have to maintenance on it.
I swear.
See, one thing I changed, and people say I ain't perfect. Man, I was made perfect. I just gather imperfections. When you grab a car and it's brand new off the lot, man, that car made it's perfect. It ain't got nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But over the time that you drive it, and you hit a couple of bumps, you gather a couple of miles, then you gather some imperfections. You got to continue to maintenance on it. You got to change the oil.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? You may have to change the windshield wipers.
Right,
you got to change the tires. You understand what I'm saying? For that car to be able to operate like it should. Well, guess what? They didn't make that car imperfect. They made it perfect for you to drive.
Right.
You can let go of the steering wheel and it goes straight. It didn't need no alignment at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But guess what? After a while, it needs an alignment. So this is us. We have to continue the maintenance on ourselves each and every day. You know what I'm saying? Every relationship, everything within ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say with emotional intelligence, one thing that I tell the guys that's, you know, that's locked up, even some of the youth, which I deal with 12 through 18 years old right now. Okay. I tell them, be reconciled back to the thought that puts you at joy and puts you at peace. Anytime something comes up, don't suppress the emotion. Don't try to hold it in and try to deny the fact that I'm angry. No, these are the sensors. You're angry because something has angered you.
Right.
But guess what? Instead of just thinking and pondering on that anger, be reconciled back what brings you peace. You know what I'm saying? When you wake up in the morning, you don't wake up and say, man, I want to be angry today.
Right.
I want to be mad.
Yeah, no.
I don't think nobody do that.
Yeah.
But sometimes things come about that might make you angry. Or you might get mad because of the thoughts that you had towards whatever has happened. But then be reconciled back. You know what, man? I said I was going to have a good day. I want to be peaceful. I want to be joyful. I want to laugh. So start thinking about those thoughts and be reconciled back to that thought. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what we have to do each and every day, because challenges going to rise. But those challenges is what creates our character. It produces the character. Once you understand it, hey, man, I went through this, but I was able to get through it. I'm more than a conqueror.
All right.
So then you start gaining that strength within yourself. You start gaining that confidence. Because guess what? You still smiling, Roos.
Yes, sir. Yes, Lord.
We got some homeboys who ain't here today. We got some homeboys that doing life in prison.
No,
we got some homeboys that lost their mind. Whether the water, the pills, powder, drink, whatever.
Yeah.
We got that.
Yeah.
But we still here. And we have a desire to inspire.
All right.
So guess what? Our whole desire is to grow. So everything, again, around us must grow or go.
Yes,
you understand? And that's what we striving for each and every day. So we're going to be reconciled to everything that's constructive to us being able to obtain and achieve that. That's the goal. That's what we rooted in. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? We stand, like I say, standing on business, man. Put me on the front. I'm standing on business.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because in the streets, they can tell you. You know what I'm saying? Over there, where I raised, I faced some of the guys they said was the gorillas was the hardest in the streets.
Yeah.
Had squabbling with them and everything. But guess what? That don't mean nothing.
Right.
Because I see them today and tell them I love you.
Right on.
But this what I'm on now. I don't have no hate towards you. You can get on this too, and we can both obtain everything that we desire.
Right.
And we'll move more people than we did when we squabbled.
You feel me? On Rouge, man, you saying something with that one, man. Shit, you saying more than a motherfucking notion with that shit, because that's what we standing on, man. Like, roots of royalty, like I always say coming up, like I ain't give a fuck what you bang, what you claim, whatever it is, white, Mexican, black, whatever you talking about, as long as you for the growth, from the roots to the tree, to the royalty, you know what I'm saying? That's how we live. And it's like, shit, come together as one. You know what I'm saying? Just to grow and be some more out here. That's the main thing. I don't give a damn about anything else because they want us divided.
Yeah.
Everything is meant for division out here in this society. Like you say, religion even divides. You feel me? From the color to religion, like goddamn, everything gotta be divided. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's an agenda. You know what I'm saying? Because like, if it wasn't an agenda, why it gotta be so segregated? Why we can't train our kids as a youngster? Why we can't train each other as a youngster and coming out like, man, it don't matter what color they is. It don't matter what this is. It don't matter what you represent, man. Love your partner like it was in the Bible, like thyself. You know what I'm saying? And you could do that.
Man, I almost
it's gonna
said,
be.
Man,
you feel me? If you could do that, it's up and it's up forever in a royal way though, in a royal fashion. You know what I'm saying? And that's where Roots of Royalty came in from. Like I got some partners that's opposite of whatever we had going on to representing. You feel me? And it didn't matter though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like shit. Some of my partners wanted the shit. I had to squabble someone just off the fact that I'm hanging with certain other people. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? But they understand we got a bond, whether it was football, whether it was sports, whether it was the community and the love we had for each other, what we been through. You feel me? It was bigger than all what y'all talking about. Cause shit, nigga, we here to grow. And y'all on that bullshit. We on some real royal shit. And now we here today, they understand. It's like they'll call me up and be like, man, Roots, man, you on to something, man, with what you got going on. Keep doing your thing. Like
I'm here to tell you.
No, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because this was a vision since a little boy, since I was tripping out there 6th, 7th grade. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's like it's a lighter day and a brighter day now. You know what I'm saying? It's a royal day. It's like we together, and I don't see us going nowhere. We here to stay. You know what I'm saying? And shit, it's the lifestyle, man. ROR Nation, no PlayStation. We all about collaboration. You hear me? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Now, kind of piggyback on what you're saying, though, you're absolutely right, because the way that I look at it, man, what I have started to understand is a lot of things can be distractions on what is meant to be.
Yeah.
Tell me what color mine is. What race is mine? Exactly. mind ain't got a race, mind ain't got a color. Mind is what connects us. Mind is what connects us to the higher power. Mind is what has created this world to be what it is right now. That's what allows us to lock into our creative ability. Once you tap into the greatness that's within your mind. Greater is he that is in you, that is he is in the world.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't care what you believe.
Right.
You better believe that you got greatness inside you, and you better tap into it. Get out of the poverty mindset. I don't care how we grew up. We ain't have nothing.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Grandma worked as a maid until she couldn't work no more. You feel what I'm saying? This ain't the 1800s. I'm telling you, I ain't number 39.
Yeah.
But my grandma worked as a maid until she couldn't work no more. So I'm saying I came from there, but now I refuse to have a poverty mindset.
Right.
I refuse to be thinking, hey man, the white man holding me back. I can't do this because of this. Man, I won't place nobody else limitations upon my mind. For what?
All right.
I can do whatever I put my mind to. You said that earlier. We sitting here, we living witness of that. We sitting here talking about the things that we done been through. Some people didn't make it. Some people have not chose yet to tap into their greatness.
Right.
You made a decision. I made a decision. You understand what I'm saying? By your platform right now, you building up other people. You building me up. Whether you know it or not, you building me up, King, and I appreciate it.
No,
like I said,
King.
you know some things that I know, and I'm a student to it. I'm a listen and glisten. You know what I'm saying? While they whispering and wishing.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? They whispering and wishing. I'm a listening and glisten. You understand what I'm saying? Roots.
Roots.
Like for real.
Yeah,
But
that was
I'm
the root
just
talk
being
right
totally
there. Root
honest,
talk.
man. Like, that's what it's all about. And that's what DELO is about, man. Tap into your mind.
Right.
And your greatness. Because I promise you, man, if you block out everything that is, if it's not constructive, it's destructive. I can't build off anger. I can't build off jealousy. I can't build off envy. I can't build off hate. I can build off love. I can build off joy. I can build off happiness. I can build off peace. You understand? So I choose to have those kind of thoughts. When I'm saying I'm standing on business, that's what I mean. I'm standing on business first with me, with what's going on inside. Because what's going on inside of me gonna reflect everything outside. You know what I'm saying? In the natural. Then you'll be able to see. Man, it's something about Roots, man. Every time he come around, man, everybody in a good mood. He bring a smile up on people. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's something that's good that's going on inside of you, and it's reflecting. You know what I'm saying? Your outer expression is nothing but a reflection of what's going on inside. Yeah. You understand? It's the fruits of your labor. Yes. And so that's what it's about. And so we standing on business. We rooted in that for real.
Roots, man.
And so again, I appreciate you, man. Because King, you may not know it or you may know it. But I want you to be conscious of it, because once you're conscious of it, then you know how to direct that power of your conscious thought and know, you know what? Man, I'm not only building other people up, but I'm building myself up. Because as far as I continue to go, and as many people continue to go with me,
we strong.
Ooh, we strong, man. We a strong lead team, man. We can't be moved.
Yeah, we never ever, we a wall, you know what I'm saying, of greatness, of roots, of royalty. And I love that. You know what I'm saying? Now, right now, you know, we heard a little bit about where you came from, where you at right now. Where you growing, you know what I'm saying? Like what's your goals in the next, 3 to 5 years, you know what I'm saying, with DELO? What you got going on? What's your motive, you know what I'm saying? What you trying to do? What we doing, really?
I don't know if the camera catching these chills up on my arm or not.
Yeah, man.
Man,
it's them root bumps.
Down here where I say, well, we grew up, and all across America, they used to have a program when we was in elementary called DARE.
Right on.
DARE to keep kids out drugs.
Yeah, they come talk to us at school with the little pep rallies and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
I want DELO to be as
bigger,
larger than what DARE was, and more effective.
Okay, I right on.
I really want to see people change their lives. I really want to see people tap into their greatness. You understand what I'm saying? Tap into their creative ability. Be able to create their lanes, to create more jobs for everybody else. Because again, there's an abundance of everything. And these are things that I want DELO to teach as early as the elementary, you know what I'm saying, the elementary ages and elementary kids. Because it needs to be. They teach us math, they teach us science, they teach us all these things. And I'm not down in everything that they do. they're teaching us how to be workers. They're not teaching us how to be creators.
Right on.
You understand what I'm saying? And we are born to be creators.
Right.
But we don't even know how great we are sometimes because we can't manage our emotions and we can't manage our thoughts.
Right.
So they start to constrict us. They start to hold us down. It becomes too much weight. It becomes dead weight that we carry along because we always angry. We holding on to the anger of what mama did or what daddy did or what brother did.
Right.
Then we start holding on to excuses. Well, I didn't have nothing.
Yeah, a lot of y'all niggas need therapists, man. Go see a therapist, you understand me? Because look, man, this shit ain't, hey, man, we went through a lot, man. Being in therapy is not for the weak, you feel me?
Yeah.
It's really make you stronger and live longer, you understand what I'm saying? Because it's about knowing your roots. It help you greater understand what's inside of you so you can channel that energy into a royal path, you feel me? And not crash out. Because a lot of us, I was damn near finna crash out a couple weeks ago. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man, on some of the stupidest shit, you feel me? Just shit, lost a substantial amount of money, you know what I'm saying? And know who did it, you understand me? And it was just like, man, look, man, I started to press that button.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you press that button.
Yeah, press that button, man. I ain't gonna lie, yo, no, for sure. And it's just like, you know what, I'm a, you know what I'm saying, living and learning, you know what I'm saying, where that good wood burning, you feel me? I had to understand, like, you know, it's bigger than this. I got people that love me and I got people that I look after, you feel me? And not only that, but, you know, we gonna be here forever.
Come on
so
now.
It's like, man, we can't crash out. You got to think logical. Think what's bigger. Don't make you thinking bigger and thinking better. Don't make you no pussy, man. You feel me? You got to be smart. You got to understand. And everything can get done, but it's a way to do things. Just ask. You know, we get everything handled. You know what I'm saying? In a royal fashion for the good though. You know what I'm saying? Nothing bad. And we ain't living like that no more. But you got to be able to think. You know what I'm saying? Always be a great thinker. That's what's gonna get you further in life. Right. You understand me? So. Kill him with that money on, baby. Kill him with that bread. Kill him with that, you know what I'm saying, success every time and being your best, you know what I'm talking about? So with that being said, you know, I just want to encourage everybody, you feel me, to despite what happens, you know what I'm saying, in life and what trials, tribulations you done been through, go through, whatever you got going on, man, stay thinking, you feel me? Stay thinking. Don't crash out. Don't go that route. Don't go that road. Yeah. Being cool is having some money. Being cool is saving your bread. Being cool is going to get that job and stacking up so you can live and be a creator and live and be a business owner and do what you want to do. But sometimes you might have to do what you don't want to do so you can do what you want to do. You
Come
feel
on
me?
now. Yeah,
so it's like that in life, you know what I'm saying? And I know you seeing this Instagram shit and this social media shit. It look like the microwave society. You put in a microwave, boop, you rich overnight. That shit cap, man. Don't believe it, my nigga. Everything is cap on there. They showing you some bullshit highlights and it probably ain't even they shit. It's they partner shit. They living off they partner, they homeboys, they cars. You feel me? I done seen it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They capping for the gram. You know what I'm saying? This shit is a mirage, man. Don't believe this lifestyle. Believe what you do. Believe in a high source, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, meekness ain't weakness. Stay humble, you know what I'm saying? So you don't crumble, yeah. You feel me? The royal way. But at the end of the day, we talk about financial literacy. I wish they would have taught that shit in school, you know what I'm saying? Now we giving back to, you know, shout out to DELO, we giving back to the inmates, you know what I'm saying? We giving back to the gangs, we giving back to certain people that didn't have the resources or is very creative, but didn't get to harness their energy because they didn't know how. They was caught up in everything else, blinded, and you feel me? Now they can see now, you know what I'm saying? And you got me now, and you got we now.
Yeah,
you feel me? And now that's how we living though, you know what I'm saying? Because we hear that this was I woke up one morning, man, you know what, after I beat my case, man, I was, like I said, I had an ag rob, you know what I'm saying, about 10 years ago. I was fighting 2 aggravated robberies, you know what I'm saying? We was out there tripping, doing a lot of things and cripping and dripping, you feel me? And, and it was just like, it was just a lot of shit going on. And it was like I was trying to live 2 different lifestyles, trying to win and go to the league at the same time, but I wanted league money right then and there, man. This shit wasn't coming fast enough. You feel me? And it was just like, man, being involved in other things is like, man, we can have this shit. Nah, I know we know how to get some money. We've been getting money like this forever. Right. But it's like, man, God don't bless no mess. You feel me? You gotta live righteous. You gotta live royally so you can see better and do better. You know what I'm saying? And it might take a little work and a little discipline, but shit, it's gonna happen though. As long as you stay down, stay rooted into the ground, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And so now, like I say, we on a royal path. We on financial literacy. So we teaching the gangs. We teaching the inmates, and we teaching people who want to learn how to get money, and not only that, but have a lot of resources and a lot of side hustles in different ways to multiply their bread.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
We have courses to teach. It's school, but it's another type of school. It ain't your traditional school where you just learning your 1, 2, 3s and ABCs. You hear me? We teaching how to, I'm talking about real advanced stocks and bonds, life insurance policies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? E-commerce, going viral, social media content, because content is currency, so you need that in everything. Networking skills, public speaking skills when it comes to,
Come on now.
you know what I'm saying? Everything
arts
we
and
got,
sciences of
man,
all these
of
things,
everything,
all these tools that we need.
that we need to succeed.
Right.
You understand me? So that's what we need, and basically, you know, we gonna make it available for everybody. You know what I'm saying? As Rooster Royalty Nation, you know, $1 a day, you feel me? $30 a month. Come learn and earn, and you be able to grow to the royal king and queen that you need to be. And the main thing is increasing that mind, though. You feel me? Having that confidence. If you want a baby, ladies, if you want a man, and homies and kings, if y'all want a queen or a female, man, you know what I'm saying? Get right and come on and take flight with us, Rooster Royalty Nation, where you can create and get your motivation, your mind stay right, and having that confidence to win. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all be worried about the wrong thing. And love is what y'all want with each other, and relationships and all that. We're going to help you on that too. Get you a man, get you a woman, get you a king, queen, whatever it is y'all want. Y'all want to be better in sports. Y'all want to be better, a better artist or better businessman, whatever it is y'all want to be better in, y'all come and grow. You feel me? So that's what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? And it's a direct source to be able to grow, because a lot of us, like I say, we lack the resources. So when you get with somebody,
got the resources.
We got the resources. RR Nation, no
Yeah.
PlayStation. I'm say it again, man. You heard it once, you heard it twice. You know what I'm saying? We nice. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, connecting with one another, because shit, what I eat ain't gonna make you shit. You feel me? So why hate on it? You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
We gotta keep consuming. You understand me? Yeah. That's how we living. So, you know, shit, come expand your mind, you know what I'm saying, and win. But at the end of the day, you know, you can't do
They
nothing.
go in.
Yeah, they go in. Yeah, Dr. Seuss.
Like
Hey,
Glo
one
said,
cat, two.
at
Yeah.
the end of the day,
It's
they go
contagious,
in.
man. It's root shit. Yeah.
For real. We
It's
rooted.
the road, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we really like, you know, if you don't get nothing else from this, you know what I'm talking about, stick with your brother, stick with loved ones. You know what I'm saying? People that really want to see you grow. You know what I'm saying, with each other. That's what it's about, though. Learning and not being too big, though, because you don't know everything. I don't know everything. I'm still learning to this day. You can learn from a crackhead.
Come on,
you
man.
can
I'ma
learn from
forever
a guy
learn.
you feel me, from the president. So, you know what I'm saying? That's how we living. So that's what we pushing, man. It's ROR, and, you know, it's DELO. You feel me? So, you know, as we wrap this up, you know what I'm saying? Is there anything, you know, we like to call it the roots of the day. You know what I'm saying? So roots of the day is pretty much giving them some words of encouragement and what helped you get to where you at, and what's gonna motivate them to grow and be the strongest tree they'll ever be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's real. So what can you give them for the roots of the day that helped you grow and be what you are today and where you're going?
Man, roots of the day, I want each and every person out there to really take the time and decide what it is that you want. Realize that you deserve everything great out there, and start to do those things to obtain it, to achieve the goals that you set before you. But have some goals, but realize, man, you deserve it. For you, not for your mama, not for your daddy, not for your children. Man, you deserve everything great for you. And before you can do it for anybody else, you gotta have it for you. So I want each and every one of us to tap into our greatness. Whatever anger, whatever person that we have not forgiven, you understand what I'm saying? Whatever we might have that's baggage that's holding us down, man, be grateful. Express gratitude each and every day for the breath that you take. If nothing else, that alone. Express the gratitude for the breath that you take and go be great, man. I promise you, anything that you put your mind to, you can achieve. Block out everything else. Set your mind on what you want to do and go get it. We're going to be great. Be rooted in being great right here, right now. Choose to win, man. DELO, I love y'all, man. Shout out to anybody that's supporting Roots or Royalty. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's supporting DELO, Shout out to all my sponsors, 24-Hour Entrepreneur, Braden Real Estate, PJ's Pools, LNA Smokers, everybody, the whole DELO team, and the whole Rooster Royalty team, man. Shout out to each and every one of y'all, because guess what? We on our way up.
What's up, baby? No, King, I appreciate you, man, popping out, you know what I'm saying, and pulling up and staying rooted and letting everybody know about what you got going on this episode, man, and what you doing in the community, man. Like you say, man, it's bigger than Dell. You feel me? Don't you dare, man. Here, stop and step, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on, man. Shout out DELO. We rooted forever, you feel me? And shit, whatever y'all need, y'all got people in the penitentiary, y'all people locked up, people that, you know what I'm saying, are less fortunate, you know what I'm saying, involved in other things. You know, let them subscribe to what we have going on, you know, let them know about the program, you feel me? And, you know, people that want to grow, serious people only, because we ain't got time to waste. You know what I'm talking about? Yo.
Not to come up while follow me, man, at Uncle Fred, hashtag D3LO on Instagram, on Facebook, Freddie Evans. You understand what I'm saying? But follow Uncle Fred, man, and make sure you go follow Roots. You know what I'm saying? For y'all, I'll probably already follow. But for all our people out there, go follow. I promise you, man, we all about growing and increasing. Man, you want to get down to the finances? Everybody wants some money, huh?
Yeah.
Everybody want to touch that bag.
Yeah, that
You better be rooted in where the money at. Man, you better holler at my boy. He gonna get you right.
Roots, man. Nah, I appreciate that, King. And you know, I hope y'all gained, you know, the roots, you know what I'm saying, of this podcast, you know, so y'all can get these fruits, you feel me? And y'all know y'all like, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Don't hide, you understand me? It's King Roots reaping the fruits, man. And that was another episode of Root Talk Podcast, baby. Y'all stay royal, man, to the soil, man. Until next time. Roots!
Yeah.
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 Hey, I ain't gonna lie.